till I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay, cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency, a message for it.
So what you need to understand is the leg that's stepped as a bottom wedge cannot be flat. The heel is up, and look what it's doing. You see, this is the direction, and we're going until this happens. My point is stepping and throwing. I'm stepping to him, meeting him ear to the chest. My elbows are close to my body, which allows me to insert my underhooks and find myself in this position. First of all, it's the wedging grip. It's not a compression grip. Lift your hands up. It's not this. You see the compression for both sides? It's a wedge. Pressure here, pressure on top. That's how I grab him. I'm not squeezing him like this. That's why so many of you are losing the underhooks. I'm bringing this low, mine stays high, the hands are pulling, the head is pushing, and I'm getting to this form of a grip. That's 1. 2, after I get the grip, my ass is not out. My hips are entering into him, not face to face, but on the side. My back leg serves as a bottom wedge, and what I'm doing is, opposed to driving forward, I'm driving him on the angle downwards. For the shot, I need you guys to create a level change. I'm scared of him, I'm scared of him. I go down and I do a little skip with that hook. You see? Off of that skip, I didn't lose my stance. My stance remains powerful, which gives me a thrust forward. What happens to so many of you, you go for that hook, you're already too wide, and it's hard to shoot from there. Therefore, majority of you making the error of leaning forward and shooting like this, head bent over. Do not lose your stance on that hook. Level change, down, up, a little skip. From there, when I load my legs up, my back leg serves as a spring for me to enter into his hips. Does that make sense? Now watch the whole thing again. Down, up, enter, he picks me up, I'm applying pressure forward. My hand is right here. From this position, I receive a resistance back, I pull into my hip. Look how much of me falling right here. Whoopa. My knee touches the ground before my foot does. And my other hand serves as a powerful wedge. Watch again. I'm pushing forward, he's pushing back. I step out, I pull. You see, I pull him up. My hand goes right here. And I fall. So, let's go quickly over the fundamental defensive principles on the wall. A man is pressing me against the wall. One of the very first things I need to do is I need to bring my feet closer to the wall. As I always mention, I never want to point both of my feet towards my opponent when I'm wrestling him. My feet should be on the angle. Same as during a fight, we do not want to face our opponent here. We kind of getting ourselves in a diagonal line and staying on the rails like this without crossing our feet. Similarly, when I'm wrestling somebody, I never want to square out. Nevertheless, there is a momentary action where I just got pinned against the wall. His hips are inhibiting the movement of my hips, and there's a need of me putting my heels against the wall and pointing my toes towards him for the big thrust that's coming. I'm going to lift my hand higher over here, just like so he doesn't dip my elbow down. Every time we're in an over-under position, I never want another man to be in the position of my elbow and bring my open shoulder on top like this. Okay? I want to maintain the straight line or actually beat him on the line. I'm sliding the hand as deep as possible, anchoring this elbow into my ribcage. My other hand is constantly fighting upwards. If I go straight like this, it may not work. Look, if I do this, I just expose myself. I may get thrown because his hips are connected. However, if I apply the thrust and sit and get my hips to the wall, shoulders off the wall, look how much resistance I can maintain. Push forward. Push as hard as you get. Yo, it's very hard now for him to pin me back on the wall. Thrust, up. And I sat down. The hand is in there. My shoulders are off the wall. Now, the moment we get ourselves in this position, my hand switches to the elbow. My other hand keeps lifting, keeps pulling, and my leg steps out. Look at this. Steps out, and I chop my own leg out. And I drive my opponent to the wall. As simple as it gets. Watch it again. Simple, fundamental, white belt technique.
For everyone internally, I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see?
The hand is closed, feet are curled. I was already, the moment I hit the ground, my goal is not to let my shoulders go far away from my hips, holding the waist. I let go, shoot for the leg. I'm driving into him, raising my butt into him, not away from him. Feet are out, my head is connected, my left hand is constantly flexing, my right hand is chasing the ankle, not the back. Do not turn to him yet. Chase, chase, chase. Staple the calf muscle. He's rising up. Shoot the hand through. Capture. Ear to his ear. Run the feet. Down. Get the flip. The legs across. We finish the guy. 1, 2, 3. Any questions? And if I cannot free my legs when I tripod. So one of the reasons why you guys have a hard time lifting your butt up and freeing the legs are these. One, a majority of you, when you weave the arm through, you're hugging the leg like this. So it's a compression, it's a pulling grip. It has to be a wedging grip. Look at this. Slide through and look. You see what I'm doing? That wedge through grip will disturb his push and forward force. Next is, I cannot have a base here. My base has to be out and my feet, let's turn all the way to them. My feet cannot be, I will never lift my butt up to him. My feet have to be curled, and as I lift my butt up, my feet are turning away from him.